We're so glad you're spending time with us today. Your support is always appreciated here at CSL. Remember, there's several ways to give. As you watch today's service, you can click on the donate button right here on Facebook or donate at our homepage, cslftl.org. There's also a regular giving program called TPL, where you can set up a monthly contribution. You'll find details on our website, cslftl.org. Here's a great way to stay in touch with CSL Center for Spiritual Living. It's our brand new app available in the App Store under Center for Spiritual Living, FL, and that's Florida. Make sure you say hello to everyone today in the comments section and let us know your thoughts. We're so glad you're here. Enjoy the celebration.
Let me love in a holy, holy way. Oh, let me love in a holy, holy way. Let me love in a holy, holy way. Oh, let me love in a holy, holy way. Let me love in a holy, holy way.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Good morning, CSL
Good morning, good morning.
family.
Yes.
Let's all stand up and greet the day with some joyous singing.
Yes. Welcome, CSL.
We have come together as a family. We have come here as we are.
Come on, y'all, sing with us now.
We have come with arms wide open. We have gathered here in love.
Come on, y'all, sing now.
Spirit is in this. Spirit is in this place. Yes. Spirit is in this. Spirit is in this place. Spirit is in this. Spirit is in this place. Raise the room with shouts of praise. Spirit is in this place. Time. Here we go. Spirit is in this. Spirit is in this place.
Come on, y'all, sing now. Come on.
Spirit is in this. Spirit is in this place. Spirit is in this. Spirit is in this place.
What?
Raise the roof, shouts of praise. Spirit is in this place. Raise the roof with shouts of praise. Spirit is in this place.
Good morning, CSL family. I'm Jeannie Looper-Smith, and I absolutely love welcoming you to Center for Spiritual Living. At CSL, there's a spot for you in the room, whether you like to sit your bad self in the back, or you're more mellow in the middle, or if you're a front row fanatic sitter like me, we are thrilled you're here. And gorgeous guests from Kansas City and other cities and other countries, thank you so much for being with us this weekend to honor Dr. Chris. Yes, absolutely. Woo! If you are not in the room, there are 3 ways for you to be a part of the spiritual community. Take your pick: Facebook Live, YouTube, or our website, cslftl.org. You have choices, and we're glad that you've chosen to be with us online today. If you're here in the room for the first time, we have a fun gift for you: a pair of mala beads from Bali to use in your meditation practice, or go crazy and wear them. Also in the pouch is a card for you to fill out and turn in, drop it in one of the offering baskets at the end of the service, and you can be registered for our monthly e-newsletter. If you are a first-time guest in the room and you'd be willing to raise your hand, our ushers are wearing their first-time guest goggles, and they will spot you and deliver a gift that says, "We are thrilled to have you with us today." Welcome to CSL. Welcome. If you are watching us on Facebook live stream for the first time, let us know that in the comments section, and we'll be sure to reach out to you. And follow us, like us on Instagram and Facebook, and take a quick tour to visit our website at cslftl.org and register for our e-monthly newsletter. All right, I'm going to go off script right now. What are they going to do, fire me? Dr. Chris, you asked me to preside when I first hit town more than 5 years ago. I've been on this platform when first time out, my voice, shown up wearing sunglasses after cataract surgery, presided in a sling after breaking my humerus bone in my shoulder, which was not humerus. And I've been up here in many different outfits and hairstyles. But throughout all this time, I've never been up here when you haven't been right there, literally or figuratively, sitting in that seat. I want you to know I'm going to miss you like crazy. This whole spiritual community is. But whatever you do next, we are holding you in our hearts, and we are cheering you on. All right, back on track. We have an intention statement that says who we are as a spiritual community. Let's stand together and say it, and then greet one another with a hug, a handshake, or a "hey, that's close enough, namaste." Whatever's comfortable for you and the person you're greeting. So, CSL Fort Lauderdale, are we? We are a loving and diverse spiritual community dedicated to personal growth, healing, and service.
Hey there, I'm Reverend Skip Jennings, your senior minister here at the Center for Spiritual Living. I am so grateful that you've decided to join us online for our Sunday celebration. Very excited about this month's book of the month. It is How to Use the Science of Mind by Ernest Holmes. If you don't have it, get it. Put it into your spiritual library. Stay tuned to the end of the service and find out how you can participate with us in person or online. We have a lot of wonderful things that we're going to be doing and jumping off this month. Listen, I want you to be here. I want you to come in person, but know that you're not alone, and we're right there with you, right where you are. We bless you. We thank God for you, and we send you so much love. Enjoy the rest of the service. Be well and be blessed.
You have to believe in yourself. You have to believe in your ability. You are capable of anything. You can achieve any dream. Please don't limit yourself. Don't live your life limited. It's not all sadness and misery. Life's a challenge, but you will succeed. Control of how you feel in every circumstance. Work on yourself daily. The story's far from done. The best is yet to come. To achieve, you must believe. You can live out of your dreams. Persevere, you'll make it through. What you need is all in you. You believe you will achieve. You can live out of your dreams. It's about time you knew the truth. You got the power all in you. Oh, 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 you have to believe in yourself. You don't have to hide anything. You can be your true self. Don't need to follow society. Never forget that you're blessed. Give thanks for everything. Even the hard times will turn out to be blessings. No matter how you feel, you can learn from your pain. It's there to make you rain. Your story's far from done. The best is yet to come. To achieve, you must believe. You can live all of your dreams. Persevere, you'll make it through. What you need is all in you. You believe you will achieve. You can live out of your dreams. It's about time you knew the truth. You got power all in you. To achieve, you must believe. You can live out of your dreams. Persevere, you'll make it through. What you need is all in you. Believe you will achieve. You can live out of your dreams. It's about time you knew the truth. You got the power all in you. Oh, oh, oh.
Good morning, CSL. Good morning, family. Good morning to people who I haven't seen in a while, who's back in the sanctuary. Welcome to everyone who is the first time in the sanctuary. I've known you for a bit, and this is your first time showing up. And Dr. Chris said, well, I'm glad we had Friday night because we can get it all out, and I would be a mess. I'm going, yeah, I'm not going to cry today. Y'all know Reverend Skip. Tears already started to flow. I am so grateful for this moment. I got to tell you, it came pretty fast. My head is spinning. I'm like, how did we get here so quickly? This journey of becoming your spiritual director has been paid by this man right here, Dr. Chris. Yeah, I said yes to come, but he made that call. And I'm so grateful you made that call. And I stand here and I honor you today. Whew. So let's get down. But to get down, here at CSL, we have 7 core values that we live our life by. And they are love, healing, oneness, abundance, spiritual growth, sacred service, diversity, and inclusivity. And today we're going to focus in on spiritual growth. So as I was preparing to do my core value, I did a little research in what spiritual growth really means. And there were terms like this. Spiritual growth is learning more about what it means to lean into God. Spiritual growth is exploring your own personal spiritual values. It's a looking deeper into your soul for the meaning of life. Spiritual growth is expressing your heart's desire and what's on your heart in an authentic way. It is the process of uncovering the inner spirit that lives within us. It is also the releasing of things that no longer serve. If you want spiritual growth turbo, become a minister and take over for a man like this. Boy, have I grown turbo. This is the stuff, and I jokingly say to Dr. Chris, we need a class to say the things they do not teach you in ministerial school. I want to tell you something. I'm in my garage. I get this call. In fact, I get this text from Dr. Chris, and he says, hey, do you have time to have a call tomorrow? I said, okay, sure. And I'm thinking, well, maybe he's going to ask me to come and just speak. He said, I have an opportunity for you here. Are you interested? Right away, there was an overwhelming amount of joy in my heart, and I said, yes, I'm interested. When I got this job, when I got this position, my friends in California were going, Florida? Florida? Really? My teacher and one of my mentors that live in California, Reverend Deborah Johnson, said to me, you're going to Florida to show them how to love. You're going to Florida to show them what it means to be diverse and inclusive. You are there on a mission. You're being called to Florida. If you answer this call, I guarantee you God is going to be on your side. So all the things that I listed here of spiritual growth is what has happened to me. Dr. Chris last Friday night to me, and I'm sitting on this side, he said, lead with love. Lead with love. Lead with love. As Dr. Chris makes his transition, because he's going to be working with the university with me, I don't want to do this without him, but as your spiritual leader, I'm going to lead with love. That means loving when it gets hard to love. That means standing in my faith when it's hard to be here in the midst of challenges. But I am going to lead with love, agape love, spiritual love, unconditional love. That is my promise, not to just you, not to just Dr. Chris, but to myself and to the greater community of CSL. Today, our core value is spiritual growth. So it is.
we pray, no proof anyone could hear. In our hearts, a hopeful song we barely understood. Now we are not afraid, although we know there's much to fear. We were moving mountains long before we knew we could. Oh, yes. There can be miracles when you believe. Though hope is frail, it's hard to kill. Who knows what miracles we can achieve when you believe, somehow you will. Yeah, you will when you believe.
In this time of fear, when prayer so often proves in vain, hope seems like a summer burn too swiftly flown away. And now I'm standing here, my heart's so full I can't explain, seeking faith and speaking words I never thought I'd say. There can be miracles when you believe.
When you believe,
Though hope is frail, it's hard to kill.
who knows what miracles
You can achieve
you can achieve.
when you believe. Somehow you will.
You will when you believe. They don't always happen when you ask so.
And it's easy to give in
To your fears, so, but when you're blinded by the rain,
can't see the way straight through the rain. A small but still resilient voice said help is very near.
there can be miracles when you believe.
You believe.
When hope is real, it's hard to kill. Who knows what miracles we can achieve
And achieve.
when you believe? Somehow you will, somehow.
You will.
I know.
You will when you
Believe. You will when you believe.
I wasn't sure you're going to be able to hit that last note. Thought you might need my help. Well, here it is. After 32 years, literally half of my life, it's come to this. my last Sunday lesson. And you know, I thought a lot about what I might say today. Should I give a lesson, a real lesson about spiritual principles and stuff? Should I talk about Reverend Skip and his new ministry? Or should I just stand up here and talk about myself? What do you think I'm gonna do? I guess I could say whatever the hell I want, right, Jeannie? Because what are you gonna do? Fire me? Although they are withholding my last paycheck until after today. No, I'm not going to talk about Reverend Skip. No, I'm not going to talk about me, although, you know, I do love me some Chris Michaels. I do. But believe it or not, my lesson today is about you. I want to tell you what I know about you, and that may sound peculiar if you're here for the first time or if you're just joining us online, but even if I haven't met you yet, I still know things about you that maybe you've forgotten, or maybe you just need to be reminded of. You know, now that I'm retiring, I've spent a lot of time thinking about my legacy and what I want to be known for. So here it is. This simple statement sums up what I'd like to be known for or have said about me. And maybe someone will say this at my eulogy. He lived well and taught others to do the same. I want to live well, you know? I want to live well, I want to be happy, I want to be healthy, I want to be prosperous, I want to be surrounded with beauty and beautiful people, people who own themselves, who understand their worth and value. And that's what beauty is to me. It's not about a body or the size or the age of a body. It comes from the purity of the heart or the clarity of the mind. I want to teach others the truth of who they are and be around long enough to see that truth take hold, transforming them into the powerful people that nature had always intended them to be. And I want to be known for that, for being a way shower and a truth seeker. What do you want to be known for? I mean, at the end of your career or the end of your life, what do you want others to say about you? What's the greatest thing you have ever accomplished in your life? Have you started a business or built a family or amassed a fortune? Or does any of that really matter? You know, the ego wants to assess your worth value based on your accomplishments and your accolades. So if you have stacks of degrees or stacks of dollars, the ego says, jolly good. You know, you've done something worthwhile. You have something to show for your life. Although I'm not really sure who we're supposed to be showing our lives to or impressing, certainly not God. The truth is, from a cosmic perspective, all of your degrees and accolades are useless. They're just busy work to keep you occupied until you learn what your real purpose is in being here. And forget about your money, it's useless too. It can't buy you love, it can't buy you happiness, and it sure as hell can't buy you health. And so the question remains, what does determine a woman's worth? How can a man live an accomplished life? I found the answer. And the answer can be found at an intersection. At the intersection of what the Creator gave you, the unique talents and gifts you were born with. At the intersection of that and what the world needs. It's at that meeting place where those two things intersect, where you will find your purpose, your true calling, and what I call your soul's assignment here on earth. And it's not necessarily a job. I mean, it doesn't have the ordinary compensations like a 401k or a health plan. In fact, your motivation for doing it will have nothing to do with money. When you follow your soul's call, the only compensation that is worthy of the challenge that you have met is when someone says, you made a difference, you changed my life. Eckhart Tolle said, most people's lives are run by desire and fear. Desire is the need to add something to your life so that you can feel more valuable. And fear is about losing something you've got and feeling less valuable. So most people are thrown between these two things, and they teeter-totter between the two motivations of fear and desire, one throwing them up in the sky with joy when they gain something, the other plunging them to the ground when they lose something that they love or had. And with you on this teeter-totter, unfortunately, is your self-esteem. And so you feel really, really good about yourself when you get the new job, you start the new relationship, or you get a pile of money, but then your self-esteem plummets when the job doesn't work out, the boyfriend or girlfriend stops calling. And the only way off of this horrible ride is to know who you truly are, what your real purpose is in being here. Who do you think you are? I cannot tell you how many times since I was a little boy, all the way up to my current age of 38, people have said, "Who do you think you are, Chris Michaels?" Do you know what? I have an answer. I am consciousness creating experience. I am consciousness creating experience. And when I use the word consciousness in this context, I mean it with a capital C, the consciousness of the universe, the self-knowing of God, the conscious infinite mind. That's what I am, and that's what you are too. You're not a creation of God living a separate life from it. You're the creator living through its creation. You haven't been left down here by some petty deity who's up there writing down everything you do wrong. There is no deity up there. There's only consciousness, the aliveness of God, the living, breathing spirit that is animating your body and beating your heart. Emerson says, a light shines through us. The light he's talking about is the lover, the creator, the sustainer of all life, and we become enlightened when we give up our ego obstructions, when we get, as Emerson says, our bloated nothingness out of the way. Here's something else to pay attention to these days. You might already know this because the signs are everywhere, so it's hard to. There's a revolution going on in our world. Old systems are breaking down. Religions are failing and struggling to survive. Governments can't control their people anymore. The world is shrinking. Billions of people are on Facebook, Twitter, and TikTok every day. So things that have been hidden for centuries are becoming transparent. It is a planetary awakening. We're being called to live a more conscious life. And this revolution that's happening out there in the world is not political, it's not cultural, because I keep saying it is a spiritual revolution. Yes. So this light that Emerson says shines through us is flickering on and off. And millions of people are starting to feel it, sense it, know it, and having it awaken their consciousness. It's happening in you too. And I'm willing to bet you already have symptoms of it happening and showing up in your life. That's why you have this growing discontent when you keep accepting less than what you really want. It's why you're dreaming of a bigger life. It's why you feel more and more uncomfortable with lack and limitation. That's all a part of it. You're waking up to who you really are. The light has turned on, and everything that used to be okay, all the littleness that you used to accept and all the negativity that was present in your life that used to be just okay, isn't okay anymore. So what are you going to do about it? Well, I'll tell you what you're going to do. You're going to change everything. Everything has to go. It's a blue light special here. You cannot keep doing what you hate for work anymore. You can't stay in relationships that aren't satisfying and loving anymore. You cannot continue to live in a body that you despise. You're going to have to do something about that, and you can't keep thinking the way you have been thinking. And this whole victim story that you've been writing and rewriting with the same old characters, reading the same old drama, regurgitating the same old pain. Oh my God, that is so last century. Oh my God, let it go, for God's sakes. So bored hearing that story again. Here's what you need to know to get through this. These personal challenges, this revolution of consciousness. Here's what you need to know that you have not been told. You have way more power than you have ever been told by anyone. And you have way more authority. You can say it's so. You can say it's so. And by God, it will be. You can think about something, anything that you want that is good for your life and takes nothing away from anybody else's, and it will show up. The power that gave you the dream has the means to fulfill it. There's an energy in this room surrounding you, a power source that fills all space and time. It's invisible like all energy. You can't see it, but you can use it. You can use it to heal your body, prosper your life, surround your life with love. And your thinking mind impregnates that power. Just as Emerson said, sweeps and circles round us. Your actions solidify and form what was left unformed until you decided to make a choice. You stand at the very center of life, emitting your consciousness out and drawing back to you every single thing you put out. So you're not a victim of circumstances, you are consciousness creating. You are not a meek and powerless mutt, you're a powerful co-creator, and it's time you started acting like one. I want you to start imagining the future that you want to live in, and I want you to start taking bold action toward your dreams. Wake up. Wake up. The light is on. Use your power. I've been studying spiral dynamics because that's what nerds like me do in our spare time. And it shows this hierarchy of humanity has shifted in our world. This independent me, get my needs met, and the rest of you is failing miserably. It's an old paradigm collapsing in on itself faster than a sinkhole in Orlando. So, know it or not, we are in the midst of a dramatic spiritual upheaval, an awakening of global consciousness, and you're just like me. You're in the midst of it, stuck here in between, dodging the bullets and trying to maneuver my life through it effectively and still succeed. It's a crazy time to be alive here on this planet. Those of us who are straddling 2 centuries, standing in systems that don't work anymore, and trying to imagine ones that do. But nobody told you this either. That's why you're here, my friend. This is what your life is all about, don't you see? You're the prototype, the introductory model, the first visionaries of a new consciousness. Past generations were just pot stirrers, alive to keep the pot stirred of the old model. That was their job, to hold the model together, but your job is to break it. In this revolution of consciousness, there is a time, like everything else in life, when things come together and things come apart. That's your role. You're supposed to take things apart. You're supposed to be dismantling these systems that don't work and quit doing what everybody else is doing and quit accepting what everyone else is accepting and stop moving along with all the other cows going in the same direction, doing the same thing. Step out of line. Step out of line. And aren't you just the perfect person to do that, you little rebel? Look at you, you little rebel. The truth is, your soul has an assignment, one that maybe you haven't been conscious of until now. But now things are starting to get clear. There's something in you that is pushing itself outward into life. There is a power waiting for your conscious use and control. And that's what all the struggles have been about. Like, why am I struggling with this? The personal challenges to get your relationships in order and your finances in order and your body healed and your own self-esteem. This is why you've worked so hard to own yourself, to understand your worth. All of it is to ready you for your real purpose and the real reason you are here, alive at this time in history. You are not here to own stuff and accomplish tasks. You're here to be a change agent, to push the limits and break the mold. You are the awakening of consciousness alive in its creation on this planet, God coming to bring heaven to earth. And maybe that sounds like a lot for you. That seems like a lot. Really? Little old me? Really? I'm here, alive at this time in history, to bring heaven to earth. That's what I'm here for? Yes. Yes. You are here to manifest the glory of God. And like me, you're here to live well, and to love well, and to be happy, and to know your worth, and be an example of what's possible when one woman knows exactly who she is not assessed her worth and value based upon her breasts or anything else on her body. You are here to know that when one man breaks the mold of this machismo BS and becomes a living embodiment of a Christ consciousness, an awareness of God as He, you, every one of you, every single one of you, if you can hear my voice or see my face, you have a bright future ahead of you if you will stay on the path of this evolving consciousness. Don't let the boring pace of human life lull you back to sleep. Don't argue with your desires or try to rationalize your dreams. If you want it and it's good for you and it takes nothing away from anybody else, all the power in the universe backs you and supports it. If you want it, it's reason enough to have it. Don't let yourself accept less. Now is not the time to acquiesce. Now is the time to take your power back and do something with it. And so ends the last lesson. I want to thank you. I want to thank the CSL family for all the love and support that you have given me and shown me personally, but most importantly for loving each other, for caring about each other, for listening to each other, for building a spiritual community that other people can come into, people that are hurting. Thank you, CSL family. I love you. I want to thank the CSL Board of Trustees for all the love and support that they have given me. I have enjoyed working with you. I love every one of you. Our meetings are a friggin' love fest. We've cried and we've laughed together, and it's been so joyful for me to have comrades in leadership. This is a lonely place up here. Thank you. Support and love. I want to thank the CSL staff, paid and unpaid, all the volunteers, the musicians, the music director. Maria, thank you so very much for all that you've done. I'm going to miss you guys.
You know, the one thing that I do know about Chris Michaels, he has touched so many lives. He has changed so many people's lives. And he'll never know how the ripple effect of what he has done has changed this planet. This is what I know about Chris Michaels. He's of God. He's not someone who knows about God. He knows God. This man is a man that is a leader, that has taught me how to be a leader here. Let me tell you what I know about Chris Michaels. He's my friend. He's my mentor. He stays in contact with me constantly. How are you doing? How's your self-care? What I love about this man, more than I can ever say, because words are enough. You have changed my life. You have changed my life. And I'm grateful for Chris Michaels. I love me some Chris Michaels too. So thank you. Thank you. Thank you. If what Chris said today touched your heart, this is a time we get to continue this movement that Chris has helped us to create here at CSL. It is our time of giving. It is what we call the law of circulation. As we give, we shall receive. It is a time that we get to support this loving community that is not just here in Fort Lauderdale. It is in Florida. It is in LA. It is globally. We have friends right now watching from the UK, from Germany, and friends from Germany watching today. So we are a global movement. And for us to continue this movement through, we need your 3 T's, your time, your talents, and your tithe. This is a time where we give to support the community that is giving this message of love and inclusivity. We're going to pass the basket here in our room, but if you're at home, thank you for being one of our online viewers, your online family. You can go to our website, cslftl.org, and press the button that says give, or go to the app. And if you have not downloaded our app is happening almost 1,000 downloads. There's a button right there you can press to give. Support your community. Big shout out to our TPL members. Our TPL members, y'all keep us going on a consistent basis. And if you're thinking about, I want to be a part of the prosperous life, because just by joining, you're already shifting your mind and your experience of prosperity. I'm going to invite me or Maria or someone else in the lobby to find out how you can join. Or online, you can go right to our page and you can join and be a part of the prosperous life, our TPL. Right now, we're going to bless the tithes and offerings that's coming through, so I invite us just to go within for a moment. And I give thanks. I give thanks for this wonderful man known as Chris Michaels. I give thanks for this community, CSL. I give thanks for this opportunity that we get to come together to gather every Sunday and beyond. I give so much gratitude for the fact that there's only but one power, one presence, one mind, and we are all the living expression of abundance and prosperity. So I know all needs are met, every ministry, every class, everything that we are endeavoring to move forward to, it's already done in the mind of God. So I'm blessing the tithes and offerings that are coming in, knowing it's already good, and I simply allow it to be, and so it is. Amen. Amen. Go ahead, ushers, go out and prosperous.
God is my source. God is my power. God gives me everything I need. So I give thanks for all my blessings. God gives me everything I need. God is my source. God is my power. God gives me everything I need. So I give thanks for all blessings. God gives me everything I need. God is my source. God is my power. God gives me everything I need. So I give thanks for all my blessings. God gives me everything I need.
Yes. What a reminder. Karen Drucker wrote that song as a reminder to herself. She wrote it to remind herself and to remind all of us that we have everything we need. Everything. So, I got here. I had a lot of hidden talents. No, seriously, I did. But Chris knew what I was capable of doing. And he said to me, my brother, you need to be playing those sound bowls in meditation. So I said, really? He said, yes. And I said, okay. That first Sunday I did it, I had the orange bowl, and everyone was like, oh my God, you gotta do more of that, we've gotta do more of that. And I said, oh, Chris knows some things. He's not just a pretty face. And he's right. I've been doing sound bowl healings for almost 20 years. And I'm so grateful to be able to share this with you. I love how the One Mind works, because I planned this already. I didn't know what Chris was going to talk about. But in visioning, we talk about becoming the vision. What are we becoming in this room together? What are we becoming? Are we becoming more love, more joy, more peace? What are we becoming? Prosperous? As a whole family, we're becoming something here, something new, because this is the day the transition is happening, whether you like it or not. But what are we becoming as a community? Also in the visioning, it says, what must we be willing to let go of? Because we've got to make space for the new vision. Close your eyes. This is the sound of becoming. And this is the sound of letting go. Becoming. Letting go. I want you to take in your consciousness, what are we becoming here as a family of CSL? What are we becoming? And what must you let go of so this vision can take hold, can be manifested? Becoming. Letting go. Becoming. Is it more loving, more joyous, more abundant, more compassionate, more kind? What are you letting go of? Your fear of change, your doubts, your worry. It no longer serves you. You can let go today so we may embrace what we are becoming. And as we let go, we give space. We make room. We open up ourselves to a new vision, new infinite possibilities, where we must let go of what no longer serves. What are we becoming, CSL? What are we letting go of, CSL?
Every day, every day, every day, every day, every day, every day, every day. Every day, every day, every day.
God is all around me.
Every day, every day, every day, every day.
God is all around me.
And I'm thankful. And so it is. And I'm thankful. So it is.
God is all around me.
And together in this room, CSL family, let's do a collective Om. Let's inhale through the nostrils. Release the breath first. Inhale for the Om. So it is.
So I found this very, very beautiful song, and as I was listening to it, I thought to myself, this is the perfect song for Dr. Chris's last day. So please make welcome our featured vocalist, Maylene Sofree.
If today were the last of all days, would you change how you feel, who you are? Would you rise for a moment above all your fears, become one with the moon and the stars? Would you see what you see looking down? Did you give everything that you could? Have you done all the things that you wanted to do? Is there still so much more that you would? Follow your dreams to the end of the rainbow, way beyond one pot of gold. Open your eyes to the colors around you and find the true beauty life holds. Would you live in a moment like when we were young, when time didn't travel so fast, being free in the present, enjoying the now, not tied to a future or past? Follow your dream to the end of the rainbow, way beyond one pot of gold. Open your eyes to the colors around you and find the to start living our life. If today were the last of all days, if today were the last of all days.
Thank you. Thank you. That was the perfect song there, my brother. That was the perfect song to choose. Absolutely. Oh, what a day, huh? It's been a beautiful day, beautiful service. So we have a lot of things that go on here at CSL. So if you want any other information about all the announcements I'm about to make, please go to our website, cslftl.org, or go to the app. You can find out more information how to register. We have practitioners in this room, and practitioners are the healing hand of our community. They're the ones that pray. I got a prayer request this morning, and I sent it to Reverend Hobbit, and we dropped it into our WhatsApp group, and all of us practitioners, we pray. We pray for this community every day. I want all of the practitioners in the house to please stand up. Thank you for your service, and some of y'all, but some of y'all don't know, practitioners are praying for myself and Dr. Chris as we're up here, standing up here, hoping that we're going to touch someone's life. And they're standing there holding us in high watch. We call it the high watch. If you need a prayer today, please do not leave the sanctuary before you get your prayer on. These are master prayers. And if you need a prayer at home right now, you can go to our prayer line. Number is 954-990-5625. Or you can go directly to our app, and you can hit the button prayer. We have a youth department here that is thriving, and one of our youth teachers is here, Miss Pat. She's in the building today. The work that she does, you make a difference. You make a difference. Because I don't want any child to ever grow up not hearing the words that you are loved just the way you are. So everything that we are learning here, the same thing in our youth department. At home, if you're thinking it's time for me to come back into community, it is. Can you bring your kids? You can. We love our youth. I love these kids with all my heart. Yeah. So we have something that's coming up that's really important to me. This year, I found out how important mental health is when I started taking care of my own mental health. We're going to have an incredible panel here with our CSL community partners. We're teaming up with our SunServe community, also our mental health here in Florida. We have a panel coming up that's Wednesday night, Wednesday the 31st. It is the 31st. It was like it's the 3rd. No, it's the 31st. It's from 7 to 9. I'm going to be on the panel as well. I want everyone to come, and this is a TPL-sponsored event. On the website, it says $10 if you're not a TPL member, but we're going to open up to everyone because this is so important. So if you don't have $10, if you want to give a donation for $10, please do. But if you don't have it, you got to come in here. We're going to talk about mental health. Absolutely very important. So I have a very special person that's been staying with me for the last week, and I've gotten to know this wonderful, beautiful soul. I'm going to invite Reverend Heidi to come up and talk about her class that she's beginning.
Hi. Boy, it's nice when you've stayed with somebody for a week and they say you're special and wonderful. That is very kind. That is an evolved soul. I got to tell you, this is an exciting time. Oh my gosh, this flow of love. You all have not missed a beat. You know, I was here 2 years. I've been gone 2 years, and you all are still just so alive and well and vibrant. It's really kind of like amazing to sit up here and feel all the love. So, all right. Well, no offense to Dr. Chris, but out with the old and in with the new. That does feel a bit sacrilegious, I will say, yes. All right, everybody. This community is experiencing a shift leadership, not only as a community, but for you, each of you individually. This is not a just get over it moment. You know, we love to do this in the West and, you know, just get over it already. But that's not how life works. It is a poignant and pivotal time and use of your energy to go to the next chapter of CSL and of you. Lao Tzu said, life is a series of natural and spontaneous changes. Don't resist them. That only creates sorrow. Let reality be reality. Let things flow naturally forward into whatever they like. I'm going to channel Dr. Chris and say, this is what you need to hear. Everyone will leave you, or you will leave everyone. I know it's like, thanks for the pep talk, Heidi. Yes, but this is the element of change. Yes, reality is reality. And we need a journey to go through these changes and some softness and some support. This is a course that I'm offering that really is a spiritual reality journey. It's going to assist you with what is. Not only here at CSL, but for your life. It's going to be starting a week from Thursday, September the 8th. It'll be all online. You can come in your pajamas, but I do prefer that you wear clothes. I don't know if I could take that big of a change. But it will be online. It'll be Thursdays, September 8th through September 29th for $99. You can't even buy a cup of coffee every day for 99 bucks. So come and be with me. I miss you guys. This will be a great way for us to be together. So this isn't about just pretending to be in acceptance. It's about a deep understanding about the ways of life and how to flow with them so you can be alive, alert, and for your one precious and amazing life. All right? The funds will not only go to support my dog Gidget, they will also go to support this community and this amazing man, Reverend Skip, who is a divine appointment, right? And this next chapter of CSL. Joseph Campbell says we must be willing to let go of the life we planned so as to live the life that is waiting for you. I'll be waiting for you in the lobby, and I love you all so much. Namaste. Namaste. Come see me.
Thank you so much. It's great to have ministers that support you, and she has been a support for me for a while. I'm going to step down, make sure you don't, yeah, okay. There is a silent retreat, and I love, some of you members came up to me and says, I've never been silent in my life. Well, it's not just about being silent, because we're going to be doing some incredible movement. Myself and Michael, raise your hand. Michael and I, we're facilitating our next retreat. And there is a video. I want you to check out this video. Hey, this is Rev Skip, and I would like to invite you to our third retreat. It's happening September 10th. It's from 10 until 3. And the cost is $69. It's called Silent Integration and Emotional Wellness. We will enter into our retreat in silence. We will have a sound bath, and we will do some guided meditation work. After that, we're going to do a primal trance stand, shake it up to really release the silence to move into the next stage of our retreat. We're going to feed you, come back and do 2 more processes so that we can release those thoughts that have held us back. Again, our silent retreat will begin September 10th from 10 till 3. Please sign up today by going to our website, cslftl.org, or going to the app and click on Silent Integration Retreat. Hope to see you there. Peace and blessings, and namaste, y'all. And I promise you I will not be wearing that shirt ever again. I just got a real clear no. I love my flamingo shirt, but I won't wear it that day. That's very loud, very loud. I am so grateful to announce this next class that's coming up starting September 5th. That's a Monday night. One of our practitioners, and I jokingly, but I really mean this from my heart, she is a master practitioner, has been doing this work for a very, very, very long time. Our own Judith is teaching a beautiful class. It is called The 7 Spiritual Laws. It's going to be on a Monday night. It's going to be for 8 weeks. Now, on the website, it says 7 to 8. That's not the truth. It is 7 to 9. And we'll have one missed week out of there, but we're going to make sure we make it up. But the full class is going to be for 8 weeks. If you want more information, and this is an accredited class, now listen to me. If you're thinking about becoming a practitioner or you're on the road to becoming whatever you're becoming, if you've had foundations, I know a lot of you have had foundations, you can take this class. It's a really important class for our development, for our spiritual development. So our youth program, I've talked about this before, our youth orientation for those who are new to our youth program, we're having orientation on September 11th. And that's going to be 12 to 1 right after service. If you're thinking about, because some of you have come to me and come to Maya saying, I want to serve in the youth department, this is the one for you to please come. And that's going to be September 11th, 12 to 1, our youth orientation. I have one more announcement to make. Maria? Now, you didn't think you were going to get out of here without us. Come here. Come on up, brother. Come on up. Come on up. Now, I know you like orchids. Come on up, please. Come on. Can you come up here? That's okay. I just want to tell you. We want to tell you how much we love you. You've changed both of our lives. And this orchid represents a gift from this community here. We will never be the same because of Chris Michaels. And I like that. Hold your orchid. My friends, everyone right now, please stand. Take your hands and put your hands out right now towards Dr. Chris. Repeat after me. Dr. Chris, we love you. We bless you. We honor you. We are so grateful for what you have done in our life. Okay, that was good. We bless you on your next venture. And we are going to be right there in your heart. Dr. Chris, we love you. We love you. We love you. And so it is. Oh. Stand up, stay up, stay up. Grab your affirmations because they're on your chair. Grab your affirmation. Whew, what a day, what a day. And Maria, we're in time. Okay, so let's do our affirmations together. My faith is strong and unwavering. I say yes to the universe, and the universe says yes to me, and so it is. Yes, and so it is. Let's remember this together. There's only but one life, and that is the life of God. There's only one power, and that is the power of love. This vibration, this energy, this power lives deep within each and every one of us. And as our beloved Dr. Chris would say, so ends the lesson. I come forth to say, so begins the lesson. So we get to carry every message that Dr. Chris has ever dropped into our hearts. We get to go and live it as we teach. We have to learn to live these things that we are hearing in our minds. So today is a good day to say yes. Say yes. Yes. Say yes. Yes. Say yes. Yes. And so it is. Amen. Everyone at home, we will be right back here next week at 10:30. And everyone, please stay standing for our final song. This is my wish. This is my wish for the world, that peace will find its way to every boy and girl. This is the time for harmony. Let love be
the song. Everybody sings. Fill the air with joyful noise. Ring the bells and raise your voice. Let there be peace on earth. Peace on earth. Lift your light and let it shine. Shine, shine, shine. Let every voice be heard. Let there be peace on earth. Oh, 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 yeah, yeah. Peace on earth. Oh, 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 yeah, yeah. Peace on earth. Fill the air with joyful noise. Ring the bells and raise your voice. Let there be peace on earth. Peace on earth. Lift your light and let it shine. Shine, shine, shine. Let every voice be heard. Let there be peace on earth. Let every voice be heard. Let there be peace on earth. Happy Sunday. See y'all next week.
Thank you for taking part in today's live stream. Your participation means so much to us. Remember, there's several ways to give. Click on the donate button here on Facebook or donate at our homepage, cslftl.org. There's also a regular giving program called TPL, where you can set up a monthly contribution. You'll find details on our webpage, cslftl.org. Here's a great way to stay in touch with CSL Center for Spiritual Living. Our brand new app is available in the App Store under Center for Spiritual Living, FL, and that's Florida. Stay in touch, and thank you again for participating in our live stream. We'll see you soon.